Okay, I said I'd talk on this video for my friends on Blue Tongue Skink enthusiasts. This is River Song. This is her food. Yep. I'm gonna feed her. I said my accent is a little different than where I'm from, and hopefully you can tell that. I'm from Indiana, and I have a lot of German and actually French. My dad is from Vincennes, which was a French territory way back when, before it was before the French and Indian War. And because of that, I have a lot of different accents just in general in my genetics, but then you combine that with television nowadays and growing up having babysitters that spoke in a German English accent, then you get something like this. And I listen to a lot of country, so I have a lot of drawl in my voice. And I don't know what else to say, but that rat I just gave her is 46 grams. She weighs 380 grams, but she's full right now. She hasn't defecated, so she probably weighs 340. She's a big girl, and she's going to grow bigger, and then I'm going to be able to breed her with my lesser pastel male and hopefully get some blue-eyed Lucy's, because I want one, and I don't want to spend a ton of money for them, so that's what I'm going to do. She's a good girl. My girl over here in this tank, she's a spinner, and she ate yesterday. I'm not going to bug her today, but she strikes about 3 times before she decides to take her food. My boy that's in quarantine right now, he's only 160 grams. He looks at the food and doesn't think it's food because he was on mice before. So he will sit there and look at it for 30 seconds before he decides to even lick it. And then after that he will slowly, very slowly for a snake, grab it and I'll shake it so he'll wrap it. But yeah, this girl is very good. You can tell this is a frozen thawed, and I'm 2 minutes and 50 seconds in and she's already eaten it. Looking at me eating it, but she's eating it. Normally I would actually cover her up whenever she's wrapped around the rat with her hide, which is, there's a hide right there, but this is the one she was in right here. And I'd cover her up, so she's getting startled, and she'd eat in there, but since I didn't, because I was talking, I'm just going to let her eat, and I won't cover her up. She'll go into the cold side, and then I'll put the other hide back in on her heat tape. You can see it there. But I gotta wait till I can even cover it until she's done eating, or she might not eat it, so I've got to wait. Guess I could zoom in, you could watch her. The cool part of snake eating is that right there.
Mommy.
What?
What are you doing?
Feeding River. No, I'm not getting Melody out.
No, I know.
This is the reason right now,
I know
why I normally make my tapes muted, because I normally have a television on with her stuff, and she's at my heels. So, since I'm not muting this, you get to hear her. If I don't cut this part, I might cut. I don't know, it'll depend on different things. I might cut it, I might splice it. It might just be, you know, the beginning to 2 minutes and 50 seconds to when she's sitting with her head up in the air, swallowing. Catherine, stop.
Mommy, I'm trying your flash.
You dropped your flashlight.
I'm trying your flash. It's not your flashlight.
Stop. And you can tell the only electronic thing I have in here right now is this baby, and it's reading the cold side temperature and the humidity, which is 77, and the humidity is 60%. She's not in shed. She was in shed last week, I think. She shed last week. I can't remember. I have to look it up. So that means that I don't have to have it any higher than that. So, if anybody thought that meal was a little big, you can tell it's not. We're only 7 minutes in from the total, and she's already got it past the front legs. Sorry for the crappy quality. This is actually a pretty decent camera, video camera, but the light, I only have one light over here, so there's not that much light for it to pick up on. Like, she doesn't look the colors that she is. She's actually brown and yellow, like a little bit paler than mustard. She's very pretty sneak. Oh, and one interesting fact about me. I'm allergic to rodents, so I have to take medication so that I'm not sitting here and having an asthma attack while I feed my snakes. Because I end up having symptoms of an asthma attack if I don't. That's why if you can hear my voice, it sounds a little wet. That's why. If it's gotten wetter since I started feeding her, I don't know. No, I've just got to wait until she gets down. Then I can put her head back on. She's still got her mouth gaping. That bedding that's stuck on the side there, she'll get that off within the next 24 hours. Some people try to pull all that stuff off whenever they eat, but this is Eco Earth. It's just cocoa fiber. She's never had a problem. I've never heard of an impaction problem on cocoa fiber with ball pythons, and she typically gets all but maybe one little strand off, and then I can pull that off tomorrow or the next day. She's getting her jaw situated. yawning, and daughter's over here making tons of noise. Okay, I'm gonna cover her up and stop this video.